Alright, so I just came from the farmer's market. It is Sunday where I'm at right now, so I just wanted to show you guys what I got and then show you how to wash them. Um, I got the stuff that I have. So I'm making a um, tomato soup and with the grilled cheese. So I went to get some brioche bread, which is this right here. That's what this is fresh bread. Um, and then I got in that same tent a croissant. This is a fresh croissant, and it is this big. It's bigger than my hand. And it's for my best friend. She loves croissants, and I like the fact that they put it in a wax bag. So for the grilled cheese is gonna be the brioche bread, and then some cheese, and I'm actually gonna pick up too. And then I got some fresh garlic. I don't know if y'all can. Let me move back a little bit. I got some cherry tomatoes to add to the heirloom tomatoes. I'm roasting some heirloom tomatoes and all of this stuff. So this just adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Balances the salt out from the cheese. And oops, excuse me. Then I have some fresh basil. You can't make tomato soup without fresh basil. So this is fresh basil. This is a really good starter. So this was $3. This was $5. This was $3, and these were $2. The cherry tomatoes. So I have. Let me move this stuff out the way. I wanted some strawberries, but strawberries is out of season now, so they just had blueberries. So I'm thinking with the blueberries. This was $7 because this is a quart of blueberries, but it's a lot in here. I'm gonna make some cheesecake blueberry muffins, and then I'm gonna make some blueberry cheesecake bars. So that's what I'm gonna make with this. I'm gonna show you how to clean these. I'm gonna show you how to clean the tomatoes, and I'm gonna show you how to clean these green beans. I have a dinner for two coming up this weekend, and I had to go get like all the fresh stuff, which that's normally what I do. But I have a 2 cartons of green beans. This was only $4. They were $2 a piece. And then I got a pineapple, which is probably going to be super hard to find now because those are out of season as well. And they only had like 6, so I bought 1. And then I'm going to show you how to clean everything with this. This is why I keep this in my house. And then I did get some more honey too. So 2 for $8. So this is what I got. And now I'm going to show you. Bella. Okay, and then what happened? You always interrupt me when I'm on the phone. She just is bad. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak these for about 20 minutes in apple cider vinegar and water. Now the way that you do this is completely up to you, but it does need to soak because they don't wash this stuff, and they don't spray anything on it. Like this is fresh stuff, so you have to do it. So all I'm gonna do is show you exactly how to do that. As soon as I can find the right food. Alright, so we're just gonna take a bowl. Doesn't matter which bowl. I'm gonna do the blueberries first because these will this will have the most dirt on it because they come from a bush. So you don't need this anymore. You can throw it away. You are just going to add some water to it. You just need to cover the top. That's just all you need to do. You just need to cover the top. And then add some apple cider vinegar. Shake it up a little bit. Get all that good stuff off the bottom. And now we're going to add, you don't need a lot of this, but you do need a good amount. So I would say add a cup of this if you have the amount that I have. There we go. Okay. And then you're just strictly going to take, every time I do this, I always take this because it's easier, but you're going to just move it around. So you'll see the dirt and stuff start to come off And I know people are like, well, apple cider vinegar. Well, that's why you add water, so you know you can dilute it a little bit. You'll smell it. It shouldn't be super strong. You can add a lemon in here if you want. I'm actually gonna add lemon juice, and I'm gonna show you why I do that. I'm gonna add it twice. This is the first rinse, and then I add, this is that top, about a quarter cup of lemon juice. This is the first time. So the second time we're gonna do is we're gonna soak it in straight water, and then the third time we're gonna do water and lemon juice, and then let them dry. So this is just me again. This is just me showing you how to clean this kind of stuff. And just like people, you see people do it all the time. They'll rinse off a potato or something. Potatoes are grown on the ground. You should be scrubbing them, if anything. I guarantee you, if you scrub a potato, it's going to be dirt that comes off. Just like when I was scrubbing that turmeric root and all that dirt came off. Yeah, we need to be scrubbing that stuff. So this is what this is. And this is just something. MOD chat. So this is that. I'm gonna move this out the way. What is wrong, Bella? You look, Bella. Get out the kitchen. You know not to be in my kitchen. Get out. It's my cat. She, oh, this little girl got attitude. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna take is, and I'm doing clear bowl so you guys can see it. But if you do not know, you don't want to do this in a metal bowl because you're soaking it. So I wouldn't do this in a metal bowl. And it's the reason why I'm not rinsing it. You know, I'm just putting the water in it because we're soaking it first. Then we rinse it twice after that. So there's no need to rinse it. So this, I like string beans. I definitely like to, you know, this is like one of my favorite vegetables. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite vegetable, and it's no need for you to pop the ends off right now. Like, you don't even have to. You just need to clean it, and it has to dry for about 4 hours, like completely dry for about 4. It has to soak for 20 minutes in the first rinse. It has to soak for 10 minutes in the second rinse, and then it has to soak for another 10 minutes for the third time, and that's just straight water just to get the taste out. So now I'm gonna fill this up with water. I hope y'all can see that. And this is just the way I do it. This is how I always done it. Like, I've never been taught to not rinse off or, you know, soak fruits and vegetables. We've never just rinsed that shit off. Like, I don't know why people are so hell bent on that. Like, and this is not tap water for somebody. Oh my God, she uses tap water. It's a filtration on my system. I don't know anybody that drinks tap water. And if you don't drink tap water, I don't suggest that you drink you rinse anything in it, period. A little bit more water. Now this is a vegetable, so I'm not going to add any lemon juice to this. I'm just going to add the apple cider vinegar. For all the fruit is when I add the lemon juice, because the lemon juice puts the freshness back into it. So we're going to do the same thing. This is a little bit more, so I'm going to add about 2 cups. And then I'm going to fill it back up with water because you want it to have enough water for everything to be soaking. So then we just want to make sure everything is covered. You don't need to add any salt. It is not necessary. Just add the apple cider vinegar. Everything that you need is in the apple cider vinegar. You don't need to add salt. You don't need to do nothing else. Just add this. So this is going to soak for the same amount of time that the blueberries are soaking. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the cherry tomatoes. Now the cherry tomatoes, they don't need to soak that long. So these don't need to soak that long. I'm going to take one of these bowls. As you can see, I don't have a lot of these because the heirloom tomatoes is what's the real star. So I don't want to take away from that. And soaking these is to get the dirt and whatever it might be. It might be bugs and stuff in there, so you just want to pull it out. And I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup, doesn't need that much, of apple cider vinegar. And then we're done with this. The garlic is okay. I'm just going to brush that. I showed you how to do that before. Brush it. This needs a little bit more water. Just make sure that it's covered. It needs to be drenched because they will float to the top. And as you can see now, I don't know if y'all can see, but this stuff's starting to float already. Shit is already floating to the top. It's dirt. I'm going to sit here for 20 minutes just so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing and that this is not fake. And I just like to pat this water up because of this dirt right there. Probably came from the garlic. And then I literally just lay it out. I have a butcher's table, rolling cart, and after it gets done soaking completely, I just let it dry. And then for the most part, I put these in my shed because I have some fresh lavender I'm going to harvest too. I don't even know if y'all want to see that, but this is just how I like to do this type of stuff. And if you don't want to see it, then get off. Some of y'all be mad about what somebody else is doing. But we're going to take some paper towel. And I only do this specifically because I don't want to keep wiping up dirt. You don't need gloves. You don't need nothing. So we're going to take this is how I do the garlic. I'm not going to clip these off, but I am going to snip the ends. And I just want to dust off a little bit of this dirt. If you have a straw one brush, that's fine. If you don't, then just use what you have. And we just dust it because they don't rinse this off. They just dust it. Just making sure there's no little dirt. It's a little bit of dirt. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm about to push the camera up a little bit. And I'm going to clip it down, but I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to show you the dirt that's coming off of here. That's dirt. All of that, it looks like it's not a lot, but it is. It's a lot that just came off of here. And I think I brushed a little bit of all three. Okay, now I think I'm just going to take some scissors. I'll leave this on here, and then I'm just going to cut it. Oops. Oh. It's nothing special. We just cutting it down and taking off the ends, you know, just making it look a little bit better. I'm going to clip this down. And please use kitchen scissors. There is a such thing as kitchen scissors. All that is trash. You don't need it. And all you gotta do is shave it. Shave it down a little bit. I'm actually using this tomorrow. That's why I cut it down a little bit more than what I should. But this is not gonna sit here. Garlic can last for up to a month. And this is not gonna last because I need this for my grilled cheese and my tomato soup. I need this for that. So and you can see the garlic. If this damn thing focus. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is that. Alright, now we can really see. Alright. This is done. We're just gonna wrap this up and throw this away because I don't need it. Alright. So now I'm gonna put this back in here. Wash these zero. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the tomatoes because I want to make sure that there's no dirt in between. And what I'm talking about is this right here, the stems. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You just got to make sure you move it around. I think it's been 10 minutes. So I'm going to do the second rinse. And then I literally just lay it out. That's it. Just to dry. This one pulled out a lot of dirt. So, and it acted fast. Like it's literally pulling out a lot of dirt. There's no bugs in here. Sometimes when you wash the greens and stuff, it is. The blueberries look like they ready. Yeah, the blueberries look like they done. The green beans, I'm gonna let these soak a little bit longer. Just because I'm gonna do these last, just because I have the most of them. So now I'm just gonna pour this out. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing over here. But this is my sink. Okay. And I'm rinsing this in cold water too. Anybody would think I'm lying. I'm actually rinsing it. Rinse it one more time. My filtration system is actually through my line. It's not the old school ones where you just tie it on here. It's actually through my line. When you get garbage disposal and all that stuff, you can get it with the filtration system. And nobody should not have one. Like that's one thing I don't understand. Nobody should not have one. Alright, so this, go grab the blueberries. Alright, so the blueberries, you can see it's a lot of dirt that came off of here. And these are floated to the top, as you can see. So we're just going to, and I know y'all like, why you gonna put it through a strainer? Because I don't feel like doing all that. I really don't. It's like pointless. You wanna work smarter, not harder. You got to rinse it anyway. Alright, one more. One more rinse before. And you're still checking for any bad ones. That one. And any bad ones just means smushed, you know, stuff like that. I literally only have, well, there's two. Three. And it's just broken one. I don't know if y'all can see that. With them, you don't want. And I'm cleaning my sink for y'all. Be like, why she throwing it in there like that? Because I'm cleaning it. Okay. Alright. And I don't, y'all can't see, but there's a lot of debris in here. Alright, now we soak it again for 10 minutes in straight water, and I'm going to add some lemon juice back to this, just because this is fruit. You want to bring the freshness back. There you go. So now we can go back to here. Lemon juice. Where's my lemon juice? Add the lemon juice. I can turn the camera. Don't need a lot. Quarter cup of that too. Not even a quarter cup. That was a little bit less. Then I'm gonna rinse the little pepper off. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. And I only use this to clean my fruits and my vegetables. Alright, you don't have to soak this for 10 minutes, I would say. You can soak it for at least 5. And then, because you got to rinse it again. I know it seems like a lot, but y'all, this stuff is super fresh and super cheap. So, and then you could freeze blueberries. You can make all kind of stuff with blueberries. So I'll move this back over here. Okay, now it's time for the green beans. So the green beans, I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't know if you want to watch me do this, but I think I'm gonna use a strainer for that because I can't even carry that. This is the life. This is the new life. I can't carry stuff. I don't used to. You know what's funny is that my cat likes blueberries, and she can eat blueberries because she's a cat, but she likes blueberries. When I first got her, I had a blueberry parfait, and I don't like blueberries like that, so I took them out, and she kept crying, and I didn't know why she was crying. And then I gave her a blueberry. I took the peeling off and she ate it. Now she just loves blueberries. Probably why she keep crying, because she know I got blueberries, and they not for her. I'm gonna give her some though. She loves blueberries. Alright, so now I'm just going to add the water back in here. Then by the time I get done with this, I just gotta, dry that out. And there's 2 ways you can dry. You can sit it outside, but it's gophers and it's foxes and shit outside. No, I'm not about to sit my stuff outside. And I got a shed, but I don't want to sit in the shed. So I'm gonna just sit it in here, and then Bella gonna have to not come in my kitchen like I keep telling her. And I caught her on camera going in my kitchen, and she know not to come in the kitchen. So this one is going to be straight water. Oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all couldn't see that. I don't want this video to be super long, but I just wanted to show y'all the basics. I don't think y'all want to see how I dry it out. But for the most part, when it comes to the blueberries, you can just take a towel or a kitchen towel. Of course, it has to be clean for anybody that's about to say something smart. But I'm going to just use Bounty paper towel because I feel like that's the best kind. And I'm going to just lay it out for the most part. That's just what I'm going to do. Now you can use the strainer because you're done. Using a strainer. And one more rinse. And like I said, I know this is a lot, but I'd rather have fresh than anything else. And this is the only thing that I freeze is vegetables and blueberries. I don't freeze vegetables and fruit. I don't freeze chicken. I don't freeze none of that stuff. So and the way that I'm about to do this is taking. I love this bowl because this is how I always do it. I only use this bowl. I did a luau like 4 years ago, and the lady gave me all the stuff. Like she didn't want nothing. She gave it all to me. So I just line this with, like I said, you can do a towel, but I don't like doing towels. Just line it to your best ability. It ain't got to be perfect. If you don't want to line it, don't line it. But again, this is just me showing you how I do this type of stuff. And I do this every week. Literally replenish my stuff every week. Like, y'all know them videos, people be replenishing a free refrigerator and stuff. I do that at the farmer's market. This is what I do. You want to line this pretty good, though. As far as the sides and stuff. Bounty, I'm not sponsored by them. I hope they do sponsor me. But they catch the best. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Excuse me. They catch the best. And I'm doing the blueberries now. And as you can see, they look different too. You know, it was a little cloudy at first. So all I'm going to do is just do that. And then I'm going to just spread it out. And again, you're still looking for the bad ones. And the bad ones is just the broken ones or whatever. Fruit normally goes in here. They were so cheap, so I bought a quart of them. And then I don't just leave them like this either. Yeah, I know y'all thinking that I'm just supposed to know. Add another thing because they are sitting out, and I would hate for flies and stuff to be on this. So at this point, this is all I do. And then I don't sit this out. I'll sit this in the refrigerator. Sometimes I sit it out if I'm doing something like right then and there. But other times, nah, I don't just sit it out. Okay, and then these are really delicate, so I'm not gonna put nothing. If it was more, I would put more on top, and then, you know, but this is really delicate, so I'm gonna leave this out like this. Now, as far as the green beans and the this might not be big enough. I think the green beans can fit on here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not using that much paper towel. Even if I am, I bought it, so it really shouldn't matter to anybody. If anybody got to comment something stupid. 3 sheets. You don't need to go crazy with it. And then I'm going to rinse this for the last time and dry them out. Y'all can actually see me doing it. For anybody to think I'm not really doing it, I'm rinsing it off for the last time. You know, you just gotta give it a bath. Like, you really gotta give this stuff a bath. Once you do not smell the apple cider vinegar anymore, you're good. But you don't have to, these don't have to be perfect. You can just lay these out. They don't have to be flat. You literally just need to lay them out. Just like this. And like I said, if you have the space, just sit it outside. But I'm not about to do that because I don't trust these animals. So these is my harvest green beans. These. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm just going to cover it, but I'm not gonna do so many sheets. I'm gonna do just 2. And I'm gonna just cover it like that. It's gonna go in my refrigerator too. Alright, now for the tomatoes. I'm gonna give them a good rinse. these are gonna go back in the carton. As you can see, everything is very clean now. So I'm gonna clean the carton and then I'm gonna dry them off in the carton. So the carton is wood, so I actually had to clean that. But you can see it's clean. There's nothing on here is clean. I just cleaned this out, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Just line the inside with a couple pieces of paper towel. Those don't have to be, those are round, more round, so they don't really, you know, have to be flat. And then we just drop them in here. It's like, and these dry really quickly, so that's why I'm putting them back in the carton, because they literally dry so quick. And I'm sitting these out. These are not going in the refrigerator. So these are gonna sit out. I clean these, y'all can see. And then that's it. All right. Now, as far as the pineapple, this, you can soak this too. There's two ways that you can clean a pineapple. This is already cleaned. You can soak it in apple cider vinegar too, but you don't want to cut it. Like you don't want to cut it. You don't want to soak the top part. You want to soak the bottom part. That's it. And you only need to soak this for about 5 to 10 minutes just to get the rest of the dirt and stuff off. But you cut this part off, so you really don't have to soak this. But you do want to do more than just rinse it. But you do want to make sure that the dirt and stuff is coming off, because if you do not know, this is grown on the ground, as you can see. But you don't want to soak it too much, because this is what's in the wellness shot. There's a lot of nutrients and stuff inside of here. So this one said you don't soak this for more than like 10 minutes. If you get one that's like that has a lot of dirt, like this one doesn't have a lot of dirt and stuff. This was actually power washed. And you don't want to, this is what you want in that wellness shot. So if you get a fresh pineapple, cut the crown off, cut the bottom off, and then cut the peeling off. But you do want to clean it. You just don't want to soak it. So this is that. And then I'm going to actually put this in a pot. I got a whole bunch of pots. I don't know which ones I'm going to use though. Of course, I can't find one right now, but basically you put this in a pot. I think I'm gonna put this in a mason jar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that in a mason jar, and let it grow out of the mason jar. And yeah, this might not fit though. I need a bigger mason jar. Do I have one? It's the real question. I have a pot. I don't know where the pot's in there. I need a pot. So this is the pot. I knew I had a pot. I just didn't know because I just cleaned some stuff out. So all you're gonna do is take this, break it up a little bit, move this out the way. There we go. Not too much. Didn't want to water it because it has not been watered. Not too much water. And then I'm just going to, I gotta use my fingers. It's the only thing I hate about doing this. I don't like touching dirt. But this, you gotta push it down a little bit. Is it soaking? Yeah. That should last that. And that's going to be my basil. We'll put this over here. Now I gotta go outside and do my lavender. I don't know if y'all might not want to see that, but I have some fresh lavender. I use that in my hair oil, so I need to go and let that dry out. It's gonna take about 4 weeks for that to dry. I think this vlog is super long. I mean, it's long now, so I just wanted to show y'all that, so hopefully y'all can play it back or whatever. Well, I'm about to get off of here.